Forging Friendships Season 2 is sponsored by Iron Mountain Metalcraft, located in the beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee area. Go forge a memory with Forged in Fire fan favorite Robbie Bowman.
Woo!
Season 2 is also sponsored by Oklahoma Knife Group, Black Dragon Forge, Paragon Kilns, Honest Aloe, Jantz, and by viewers like you, link in description.
Support is something that we also really focus on. We try to have our customer service team extremely well trained in how knife making works, the processes, the tools that are needed, what all of the tools that we sell do, what they're for. So when someone calls up and asks a question and they may not even know exactly what they want, but they're kind of describing what they want to do, our team can help them. We can tell them, what it is that we think they need or what tool they should be looking for. And one of our points of pride is sometimes they think they need something really expensive and really complicated, and they don't always. And even though it might mean that we don't sell that knife maker as much as we could on an order, we're dedicated to making sure that they spend their money wisely. I know I had a customer call one time because his son wanted to get into knife making, and so he was going to help fund and support it. He and I were talking, and I was like, well, how old is your son? And I'm thinking, he's 16, 17, and he was 34. And, this was going to be his third or fourth business venture. And I started talking to the dad, and he's like, so, I'm going to need a forge and all this. And I'm like, I could sell you all that stuff. We have it. I could hook you up. But why don't we have him start with just putting a handle on a knife? Have him do a few of those, because if he doesn't like that part of the process, he's not going to enjoy banging out the steel. And then if he wants to bang out the steel, we can hook him up with some people in the area where he can go try it and learn from them and do some classes, because it's important to me that you don't end up with a garage full of material that you can't use. He's one of our better customers now. And that makes me happy because he's happy that we didn't let him overinvest and helped him start his son off slowly, because he wanted his son to find something that was meaningful and passionate, powerful to him, and he did, but he did it without going overboard right at the beginning. And to me, that's kind of what we're about, is helping people find their path, whether they're finding their path in a hobby or finding their path in a profession. We just want them to see what knife making is about. Obviously, we grew up in the United States, here in Oklahoma. My sister was actually born in Texas, though, so we have ties to both. And my great-grandparents on my dad's side were immigrants from what was then Russia, Germany. And through them and through their American dream, we're very, very tied to what it is to be part of the United States of America. I know that means a lot of different things to a lot of people, but to us it meant freedom. To my family it meant you could build what you wanted to build. You could start with a dream and work really hard and get to where you wanted to be. And part of that, we always felt like, was making sure that our customers had really high quality products that are made in the United States. And it's one of the things we try to keep to the forefront. And so we started manufacturing things. Right now, we manufacture about 35, maybe 40% of everything that we sell. We manufacture pre-shaped blades. We make them ourselves. The guards, the Corby rivets, the nuts for the leveless bolts. Pretty much if it's made of brass, stainless, nickel, silver, we did it here. And we have a pretty nice manufacturing facility that we've added to year after year after year. The money that you spend here goes back into that manufacturing development. And I already mentioned that we make a lot of fixtures here, and we prototype them and develop them, and then we figure out how to produce them at the highest quality that we can. And when we're sourcing products that we don't manufacture, we want to make sure they're high quality. We bring in steel from Sweden, from Europe, from the United States, obviously, from Germany. We test it ourselves to make sure that it meets the quality standards that we know our customers expect. We always source a product from the United States if we can find where it's made here. The only time we go out of the country is if there's literally nobody manufacturing it in the United States that we've found. It's a point of pride to us. You will see our Made in the USA stickers on so many of our products because we think it's important to our customers as well. I think they like that we are focused on the quality and we're focused on Made in the USA products and focused on it enough that we've created our own manufacturing facility over the years so that we can bring those products to our customers all the time. This operation has grown so much over the years. I remember when I was young and working here as a high schooler, we literally had a triplicate carbon book that we had to handwrite every package in to go on the UPS manifest. And so every package you had to name, address it was going to, and all these details. And we would take a carbon and UPS would take 2 carbons and that was your record. And now everything's computerized and it all is entered in and prints the label, and it's great because technology helps us in those ways serve our customer better and faster. Some of the different areas of Jantz Supply that you'll see are we have a customer service team that's solely dedicated to customer service. And then we have packers who pick the orders and make sure that you're getting the right product and it looks right when they take it off the shelf. And you know, if they see something that there's like, I'm not so sure this looks exactly right, they'll bring it to a supervisor and confirm. And then that goes to our shipping team who checks the order again and makes sure everything's right and the quality is there. And then our final invoicing team gets your order all ready, finds the best carrier, invoices you. We don't charge until your order is ready to go out the door. And then we have a team in receiving who, again, quality checks all of the merchandise. They label it, they package it so that it's usable and identifiable when our customers get it. And they stock the inventory and keep our warehouses, shelves, product all the time full. Kenda, our operations manager, does all of the purchasing, she does the sourcing, she manages the shipping. She's really good at logistics and making sure that we're getting our customers the best price for their shipping that we can possibly extend to them. And then we have our manufacturing team, and those guys work hard running the water jets and cutting the steel and making the rivets and making sure that everything is tapped to precision and cut to precision. So if you order a 12-inch bar of brass, you're not getting 11 and 7/8, you're getting your full 12 inches. It's really odd because even though you think of everything as a department, everybody really works together as a team. Sometimes you'll see manufacturing helping stock the warehouse. When we have a lot of steel come in, the guys will come up and they will help get that on the shelf so that it can, we can get it done faster. Sometimes I'll pick if we need an extra picker, we'll pack. We have areas of focus, but nobody here does any one thing. You'll see crossover from person to person and time to time. Chris, who works in customer service now, used to pack. And if somebody's out, she'll drop back there and pack for us just to keep everything going and make sure we can get every customer's order out the day that they place it. Our goal is to get every order that comes in. We say by noon officially, but really our goal is if you get that order in and the carrier hasn't picked up yet, we want it out the door. We want to make sure you get it as fast as you possibly can because, if you called us, you want it, you need it.